thought I would read to you today. I just opened up to wherever it is before it pours on me. This is from my new book, The Gospel According to Alice, The Lost Chapters. I hope that you love it. The Curious Case. For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case too early, to be whoever you want to be. And that quote's from The Curious Case of Benjamin Button by a one Mr. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald was beautiful, honestly. I've always wondered what kind of brilliantly colored mind dripped in Edison bulbs and a love for breaking the rules could somehow imagine stories that made us imagine we were so much younger. Nothing had gone wrong yet, nothing had hurt yet, but if it had, it was okay. We had time and it was on our side. The endings may have been bittersweet, but these brilliant moments that burst forth like a kaleidoscope of words and culture were extraordinary. F. Scott's Benjamin Button found himself living the life that has lived within the minds and hearts of readers, both past and present, playing almost like a silent movie in the chambers of our hearts, playing almost as only a feeling. Button was born as an old man and would never grow older. He lived life from the grave to the cradle, literally. This was his epic Iliad. Life in poetic movements and meters, everything beautiful was happening to Button, but it kept slipping like sand through his ever-changing fingers. There was absolutely nothing that could stop the sand. Sometimes God gives us stories that we don't fully understand, and I'm willing to bet Ben probably would have traded off this rarity that made him special for a life that was much more ordinary. I'm sure of it. But I'm also certain that for us to be in the perfect spaces at the perfect time, we must be born into the exact same spaces that God destined from the beginning. A healthy dose of childlike faith, a heaping helping of age-old wisdom. This was the recipe of a life that we still haven't forgotten. If we look to the Bible, we know that God is an intricate storyteller, not only in the way that he narrates, but in the way that his stage itself is set. Nothing short of peculiar life happening all at once is worthy of the type of surety that our lives, our stories, and our very heads have been anointed with an oil that can come only from a great king and a mighty playwright. One who writes stories that live on in the chambers of our hearts like a silent movie of feeling forever. You probably don't understand your life right now, and that's okay. However, there always comes a time when we can look back and say, I would not be who I am today if not for the extraordinary circumstances that painted me into one that the Master himself stopped to watch. And oh, how the Master stops to watch. As time beats on, may you know this much. Your story is much too important to be commonplace. It is instead a place where many will gather and see the glory of the Lord revealed in your own sands of time. And oh, what beautiful sands they are, my friend, what beautiful sands that they are. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of the darkness and into his marvelous light. That's 1 Peter 2:9 from the New International Version. Hope that you liked it. I hope that it helped. It's free on Kindle, and if you have any sort of trouble with healing or your inner child, or you've just been through a lot and you need it to make sense, read this or come see me in my office or just catch me here. All of you have the best day. Bye.